hip hop.
A win for hip hop. Okay.
A win for hip hop. Tanner, you hitting the applause? You need applause. Hit.
You want the applause?
Yeah.
Let me make sure I get the. Is your phone still on?
Yeah.
As far as playing music?
It's still playing music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I pressed the Bluetooth joint. That much.
Yeah. So it was a win for hip hop just to have like a high grade MC actually MCing, like no background vocals, straight bars, breath control from a different planet, articulation from a different planet, and being able to remember your rapidy raps as you moving around and shit's blowing
Yeah,
up.
I mean, that's one thing I noticed as well. Like, Kendrick ain't just no rapidy. Not he's not a rapper who is going to be doing a lot of theatrics as he's rapping, or should he necessarily? Because there's a lot of syllables and or words that he's trying to say. So when I watch him, I'm like, God dang, he moving all over the place. Yeah. He did have some choreography, but it was simple and plain. But he still did it, and he was on focus the whole time. So I definitely thought that was your thing.
Yeah. So I'm saying win for hip hop just to see that type of performance. Now there's a flip side to that. If you a rapidy ass nigga, and it's the Super Bowl, how much is the average price of tickets at the Super Bowl? You think?
I don't know. You probably look it up. 2 bands.
2 bands.
Yeah.
And we got parking.
Yeah.
You gotta travel. I gotta get a room. You know what I mean? So the people there probably got a couple dollars. People there got a couple dollars. This ain't the poverty chitlin circuit.
It was in New Orleans.
It was in New Orleans, but it's about we talking about having and 2 bands. I think it's low. I bet you the average price is.
I think it's lower than that. Just look up the average ticket. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think everything involved is probably 2 bands or more. Like you said, for your lodging, your travel, like you said, parking.
Nah, it says they range the lowest range between 4 bands and 6 bands.
Wow, for just a ticket?
Just a ticket.
Wow.
And you probably gonna have a +1, so we down there at 10 before we even get to the hotel.
Would you spend? Maybe if it was my team, but I don't see spending 10 bands for a Super Bowl ticket.
I mean, if you got it, it ain't a big deal. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, let me make 150, 180 a year. I can take 10 for the game. Shit, take me and my girl, or me and the homies go.
I mean, it is a Super Bowl, but the thing about it is like the Super Bowl is like you don't even really need to go, like because it's such an American just to be at home or with people and watching it. But to spend 10 bands on the game, like I said, if you a diehard such and such fan, it's one thing, but I highly doubt that you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying, so now you see what type of demographic, I'm really just painting the demographic. If I got niggas paying 10 bands to come down here, and then you give me the most rapidy ever, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't, it looks away. And they already feel away.
But at the same time, why are they going to act like they don't know who Kendrick is? Like, before you had enlisted him for a halftime performance, you knew that he was the most rapidy.
But that's the issue. He got songs. He's commercial. He has successfully crossed over. He has white fans. He does stadiums. He won a Pulitzer prize. Mm-hmm. Like, they fucks with him. He did none of the songs. He did swimming pools. Let's bro, Kendrick Lamar has a catalog. Everybody think I'm the biggest Kendrick hater. And I know I may come off like that because I be having fun. And I'm Team OVO, so nigga, what the fuck? And y'all niggas being critical, I'm gonna show you how to be critical. But my thing is, this nigga got a catalog, bro. I mean, from his first album, I mean, he didn't do none of his joints. Give me a little volume, real. Give me a little volume.
Okay. Like, let's go.
Come on.
So what we listening to right now?
Come on, man. This is 2012. This is Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. This is why you at the Super Bowl, bro. This is why we know who you are. We wouldn't even know who you are without these type of slaps. And then you get everybody in the whole country looking at your black ass at one time, and you gonna come out here and rapidy rap. You gonna do Euphoria, bro?
Yeah, that's kind of.
What is we doing?
That's kind of crazy. So Don't Kill My Vibe. That is a slapper. You know what I mean?
We can keep going.
That is a slapper. Now, people did make this argument that he should have had the Poetic Justice song on there. That's one of my favorite Kendrick songs.
Come on.
But didn't they have Drake on it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I brought out Janet Jackson.
That's what people were saying. Bring out Janet.
Come on. What we doing, Kendrick?
Poetic Justice was a nice one.
What are we doing, Kendrick? I'm just saying, what are we doing? Why ain't I hearing these joints? This is how you, if you want the top spot, my nigga, you gonna come out here and rapidy rap. Bring the slaps.
But it's clear he did it for a message, though.
But have you seen what niggas are saying online? I ain't the only nigga that don't like this. They're calling it one of the worst.
A lot of people don't like it.
They're putting it right before Black Eyed Peas.
I don't remember theirs, but
come on, bruh. What do you?
But I feel like a lot of people do that though. Like anything where you have to remotely think about anything is gonna be unliked by the black community.
No, this is white people too. That's another thing. You're isolating the whites. First off, they already feel away because it ain't been a white person since like 2018. Since Rock Nation took over, you know the vibes. The closest thing they ever got to a white motherfucker was Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, and they Hispanic. It's been nothing but from people from the culture. So they already feel away.
My thing is, okay, but you know what I'm saying, why in every other scenario people be like, oh, I don't give a damn what the white people, but then on this one, like, oh, we got to include the...
No, that's just, that's late in the argument. That's at least my worries. But I'm saying if you don't include them, then the crowd looks like that picture that I put up today. You see the crowd just...
Yeah, I saw that picture, and that's something I did not agree with. Because, like, that wasn't the fan base anyways. You already said that these are people who are rich, and/or they probably not even fans of hip-hop.
I'm saying, okay, their argument is that the people in that clip were white. Everybody, it's always been white at the Super Bowl. Like, what are y'all talking about? These tickets didn't just go up. The people that go to the Super Bowl is majority white. It's probably 70% white people in there. The black people that's in there is people that's well off and celebrities or athletes. That's it. Or a nigga working concessions or a nigga working sound. That's how that shit go. So it's always been that crowd. And when I brought Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre in there, what y'all do? Them white people losing their mind. When they brought Usher in there, what they do? White people losing their mind. We brought Rihanna in there, what they doing? Losing their mind. We brought The Weeknd in there, what they doing? Losing their mind. J-Lo, Shakira.
I think you're stretching with The Weeknd.
No, The Weeknd shit was lit.
I think you stretching it with The Weeknd. I remember that one. That
and now we bring you in here and motherfuckers is looking at their phones sitting down because you on your rapidy rap. That was my thing. I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And you got slaps. That's the issue. If I was talking to another nigga, it means something different. But like, let me see. You got.
I do like this song too, though.
Bro, you could just call Rihanna out. You know she gonna come. She Rock Nation. This is Loyalty.
Loyalty. Okay. Loyalty was a good one for my Kendrick.
Oh, he did that one. But he
DNA.
Yeah, he did this.
I thought that was hard.
But he should have did this. I'm gonna help you out, Mr. Lamar, Mr. Duckworth. This the type of vibe. This is how. If you want to reach a, you don't be knowing the intros. Once you hear the hook, like you know the songs. This is Lust.
Lust. I don't feel like that one would be one that I put on a Super Bowl either, but we'll see.
Oh, listen. This motherfucker. I don't know who that is. It might be Anderson .Paak.
Probably so.
Or it's Kendrick. You know, because he's uberly talented. But why is you gonna show it off? You just want to rap. What the fuck? And they allowed you to do it. That's the crazy part. Because if I was a director, we fighting. Let's go. I need some water. You gotta get the motherfuckers that can sing along with you, like how Travis Scott do. Travis Scott will come out there and we gonna chant.
No, I definitely wouldn't have played this. It got a cool little beat, but I ain't.
You wouldn't play this one?
This ain't it.
You want some rapidy shit, but you a rapidy guy, so you was
no.
Like...
I'm saying from the perspective of I'm doing it for the Super Bowl type joint. He got a lot of cuts, but this wouldn't have made my cut.
Yeah. Okay. It's that shit.
Man, this song sounded like you had got some off of this one, and you kind of got an affinity for it. You got memories to it, type shit. Because this is not one of them joints.
Okay.
This one is one of them joints.
What about this though?
Yeah.
What about this?
Yeah, it's one of them joints for sure.
If you want the spot, Kendrick? The fuck is you doing?
This is one.
I freaked it.
Weekend.
Come on. It's a little vulgar, longer.
Well, you know, he didn't say no cuss words. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of bleeped it out himself. So
yeah. Come on, man. He got slaps. My nigga got slaps. This is what pissed me off. If you, I mean, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing for
what
OVO.
song is this?
You don't know this Big Shot? Listen, you know the hook. You know the hook.
Okay, yeah, this is actually a slapper. Yeah, this is actually a slap.
Think he came out. Come on.
Yeah, if it would have came out this one, it'd been crazy. But like I said, he didn't come out just to, because he could have did all this, I feel like. But it would be more so he did it for a message at the time of the American climate, more so than just doing Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean?
Hey.
But Big Shot actually is a slap, though.
Yeah.
But when you get through with these songs, find the track list that he actually did play for the Super Bowl. We can go through them tracks.
Okay.
We don't gotta listen to them, but you know, at least discuss.
Yeah, I wanna. This is music is. I want niggas to hear what we saying. I'm trying to take doubt away. They be thinking Drew just talking. No, my nigga has slaps, and he could have.
Slap too.
This is where he got his juice from. This is where the juice started. Because your career was down there dead. Until Future was like, do. Yeah, I'm trying to kill Drake. I need your help.
I think you're a little stretching it saying that his career was dead at this point. He had already had, you know, saying critical acclaim before this track.
Yeah. Well, when I say dead,
he wasn't buzzing.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
He was like,
you know what I'm saying? He was chilling. That's better. Relaxing, enjoying his fucking success.
He was 6 for 18. You know, he had a couple bad shooting nights.
Shit, Kobe was 6 for 18 for years.
Yeah, LeBron don't know what that feels like. LeBron can't even like relate. You know what I'm saying? That's some Kobe Jordan shit.
Yeah.
No, that's my, y'all know the vibes. But yeah. So my point is that that's just some shit I'm skimming through right there. Those are slaps that I feel like could reach a big crowd. He could have brought Rihanna out. He got a song with Taylor Swift. He got a song with Beyonce. He got a song with U2.
I feel like it was obvious that, you know what I'm saying, it was obvious that he wasn't trying to bring nobody out. Nobody was brought out but SZA.
That's selfish. And that's why they calling you the second worst, you right in front of the Black Eyed Peas for being selfish.
Is it selfish or is it like I said?
That's what the word means. That's like, it's
no, I don't think that's the case. You know what I mean? I think more so, again, he was trying to display, symbolism and a message. And what was all fit to his symbolism and or message was what was going to be displayed instead of just a frivolous showcase for everybody else so y'all can say, oh, he had a good performance.
I mean, that's the point. That's the point. They want you to be like one of the best Super Bowls. They want to compare it to Mike. They want to compare it to Prince, compare it to Beyonce, compare it to Dr. Dre and Snoop. You want to do good. It's not just... that's selfish. I have a personal message that I'm trying to make, so I'm not going to put my best foot forward. This is about me. This is my message. I don't want no help. I'm not going to call U2. I'm not going to call Rihanna, Beyonce, Future. I'm not going to call nobody that helped me get to this point. It's just going to be me doing my rapidy of the rappiest raps, and I'm going to have SZA come out at the end because we're about to go on tour together.
You're a good podcaster because...
Selfish.
You can paint that as selfish. That's not selfish when you're speaking to a broader audience for a broader selection of people. If you're speaking to everybody for the quote-unquote black diaspora, you can't call it selfish.
Okay, I mean...
you can say it's sacrificial, if anything, selfless.
Let's challenge that. What is this message? Because I've seen like 7, 10, 11 think pieces that all have something different. What is this message that middle America is missing? I am missing it. What message? I mean,
so don't get me on the, you know what I mean, because I ain't quite study it all. But from what I gather, the whole, I guess, message of the joint was that the game that we are playing in America is coming to an end, and you know what I'm saying, the revolution is really upon us, but to rebel from the program. So it's not a different type of message. One has been said before, like, you know, people have made these type of statements before, but basically it's just you didn't get with the Samuel L. Jackson when he had first started and he was trying to be rowdy, and Samuel L. was like, "Nah, brother, you can't be doing all that. You're scaring the people." And da 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 da. And then when he got SZA to singing and it was a little bit more calm down, that's what they want to see out of you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
that's what we need out of you know what I mean for
Yeah.
America. We need you to so it was that. It was but I think there were so many layers to it, man. And that's why so right now I'm going live on my phone for the first time on YouTube. YouTube live, what up, man? Willie TV. We out here, we chopping it up with Big Drew on
Yeah.
Music
Yeah.
Is podcast about the Super Bowl halftime. But I feel like it was so many different messages. And then you had the the stage itself was a prison yard in which they had the PlayStation controller XY or X square, circle,
Yeah.
triangle around it.
So like it's a game. Like the prison is a game.
Yeah, the whole shit is a game.
Right.
But prison was a part of it. So yeah, I don't know, man. And then at the end, he's like, game over. At the end, it's all underlined, but I feel like the whole purpose or the real resonating message was that for Black people in America, um, is coming to an end, or what I'm saying, you need to get out of the game.
Right. That's so apocalyptic. He is a Hebrew too.
Yeah.
He probably mean exactly what he just said. Some apocalyptic shit. The world ain't gonna end. We here. And if it is gonna end, I don't think that's glorious. But that's a whole different thing. Um, I feel that. I'm glad you broke it down that way. I did.
And I really didn't get to break it down how I really wanted to. Maybe I will in a second, but that's kind of what what I mean.
Right. No, I mean, I receive what you're saying. You know what I mean?
And I know you got the parts about him. I feel like this was easily received, but in the beginning with the flag and the Black people and da da da.
I mean, I didn't know I saw the American flag, but I didn't know what it meant. I'm like, okay, a whole bunch of Black people dressed as the American flag. Is this a simulation? Are they saying they built this on our backs? It was like it was unclear, and you're doing euphoria to it. So it's like these words don't go nothing.
Right, don't really go with the track.
If they don't go with what I'm seeing, the words don't go with what I'm seeing. What the fuck euphoria got to do with any of that? I guess okay. So let's say if we're making a movie, somebody might make a movie, and this movie is to deliver a message. Like we don't care about action. We don't care about the cinematic shit. We don't care. We really, our goal is to deliver this message. If that was what he did, I understand it, and I still would give it a low score because of what Rock Nation and the NFL, what their duty is to the people. Like this is the biggest moment in music, like, and it's been that way since I've been born. It's bigger than the Grammys. More people watch this than that, and they're back to back. And so for you to really get that stage, he'll never get it again. It's a once in a lifetime thing, and for you to go up there and do that, I just feel like you missed your moment. I feel like you missed your moment. I feel like usually after the Super Bowl, everybody shit spike.
Yeah, I was just gonna make that argument because I just seen it before I came over here.
Yeah. And I feel like his spike's gonna be less than everybody's.
That I don't know the comparative, but I've seen and you might want to pull it up on your phone. I don't know, but like I seen like
3 songs
it was like
on Apple.
Yeah, like the last album went up 400%. The the Not Like Us went up 500%. A couple of those random tracks that he had put on there, the joints with SZA 300%. You know what I mean? So getting the same success everybody else get, and just like everybody else, I'm assuming he didn't get paid for this. So do what you want to do with it.
I just feel like, bro, this is a big moment. It's like the Olympics. It's like this is your moment, and he really could have. He could have did a Bruno Mars. He could have did like something big where you like, man, I remember when the Eagles played them, bro, and it'll be one of them things that we timestamp in our head.
Maybe I think you can still get that off of a negative feeling. You know what I'm saying? People, whether they didn't like it or not, they were like, you remember that boo Kendrick did, or they didn't know that he did it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's I just feel like and that's my critique. Online, it comes off funny and being sarcastic and all that shit. But in real life, I'm saying this was his moment. If he wanted to be one of the GOATs, this was one of the ways to do it. And I feel like it missed the mark. And I feel like it's a blessing to Team OVO. I already told y'all, thank God that GNX wasn't a classic. If GNX would have been a classic, and this nigga win 5 Grammys, and he picked the right songs for the Super Bowl, he would have erased Aubrey, nigga. It would have been like Endgame when niggas turn into dust. It would have been.
I don't know if you would erase Aubrey, but I think you had a good case. But the thing about it, I feel like GNX was more of a time capsule than a true album or something like that. Like
Thank God. Think if it would have been Mad City. Think if it would have been Damn.
Yeah.
It would have been like fuck. Drake is over, my nigga. I'm not, and it's never over for Drake. But I'm just saying he's still number one. All that shit went on. He's still number one streaming.
Right.
Kendrick is behind dead niggas. Kendrick is behind XXX and Juice WRLD, my nigga. Like nigga, who's you talking to, really? You know what I mean? So just us speaking about you in this category is like giving you grace. And I'm saying if Gen X would have been a classic and the 5 Grammys and the Super Bowl, that would have been hard to beat.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. It's definitely a lot to deal with. What else about the Super Bowl, man? What about the playlist for the Super Bowl? What songs did he actually play? Because I felt like he played some good tracks.
Let's see. Let's get into it. We're going to check him out. Kendrick's Super Bowl playlist. Yeah, hey, the dope part about this part of the story is that shout out to King Academics. Academics leaked his shit and got struck. Got his Twitter struck like Kanye did.
He leaked his playlist?
Leaked his playlist.
Dang. Okay.
Before
how the F is Academics getting all this stuff?
Come on, nigga. He got the biggest hip hop community. Like he got these chat niggas. It'd be like
I would not want to include that nigga in nothing hip hop.
Who?
Academics.
It's you probably could have said that 10 years ago. It's impossible now. He dictates shit, and all the labels pay him. He's destroying and building people's careers just sitting behind the mic talking that shit. But he got the shit called the chat niggas. It'd be like 70,000 niggas on his stream chatting all day in Discord and everything. One of the niggas worked there and was and recorded the shit. Sent it to Act. Act put the shit up.
That's madness.
That's
you know
what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see. Let's get these actual songs though. This nigga's giving me whole story. Oh, here we go. He started off with GNX, the actual title track. So it's New Joint.
Yeah.
All right. Followed that with Squabble Up.
Yep.
Okay. When did GNX come out?
It was last year, like end of the year type.
Yeah. So these are songs that have been out 90 days?
Yeah, maybe. At least I feel like
his shit just came out. I think
November, October.
Yeah, November. Yeah, November, December type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Squabble Up. After Squabble Up, we had Humble. You know I fuck with Humble.
Humble's a good track.
But right now we rappity rap. What is Squabble Up? That's some woke up looking for the broccoli.
But when I hear music, it makes me dance. You know what I mean? So don't act like that's just not a appealing track. But then, go ahead.
Yeah. DNA.
Okay, I feel like that.
Okay. So we
DNA and Humble or two. I don't know if he went gold, but I feel like those have been singles that have been released prior to, which did some traction.
Yeah. Then he went to Euphoria.
Euphoria, I never was a fan of that track. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
I never was a fan of that track.
Euphoria.
So I don't know what, what part of the, if we could watch visually what he was doing on that time, I'm sure it had to do something, but I don't quite remember where that comes in.
And then he hit him with this.
So this is that Man in the Garden, which is basically one mic.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy because I call it In the Heat of the Night, In the Heat of the Moment, in the Phil Collins.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's the original.
The original.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Phil Collins interpolation. But it is also one mic, and I believe a Meek Mill song. I think Meek got one of these.
Yeah, Meek got something too, kind of to that.
I feel like this fit. Sonically it fit, but being 90 days old, I wouldn't put it on my Super Bowl stage. This is for legacies.
I wouldn't have put this on a Super Bowl joint because it's just not that hype. You know what I mean? But like I said, he was trying to teach a message or something. So I'll let it go on that end. But is this Man at the Garden?
Mm-hmm.
Man at the Garden, I would not have put on the Super Bowl. Like that's not what I'm trying to push per se. But you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
And the same thing
I
with
guess
Euphoria.
you know what I'm saying. Man at the Garden. And then when I listened to this on the album, I didn't really like it that much myself. Like it was okay, but it wasn't something that I was just really trying to listen to like that. Like, but he does start going in a little bit as you continue on the song, just like one mic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I'm shitty that I didn't say that first. Why did I hear one mic? That's one fucking mic.
It's one mic.
That's fucked
It's
up.
one mic like a mud. I remember when I was listening, because he got a song on GNX that's like from the perspective of Tupac. Like,
Yeah, the reincarnated.
Which I did like that song though, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
Then he followed this up. With this.
I'm trying to, whose track is this?
He should have played this sample first, but he didn't. It came
I like this beat.
90. Bruh, this shit came out November 22nd. It should not be on the Super Bowl stage.
This must be with Mustard. Mustard probably made this beat. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's a mustard beat. But why would it?
Nah, this beat is fire. What's the name track? Peekaboo. Okay.
I don't like the hook either. This is the most like.
Nah, I feel like
I hit the blunt and just make this up.
that's what Nick and a billion people like it because it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Peekaboo. I think it's you know, kind of gives you that energy. It's a hype song, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And he followed that up with another song that's been out less than 90 days, but we're gonna shoot him bail on it because SZA's on it.
Which one is this? This is the one with SZA,
Luther.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this guy definitely good single potential. Like, you know what I mean? The track Luther, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it got SZA on it, so
Yeah.
you can't really go wrong with that.
And he followed that up with the international smash.
I also feel like this one's another, you know, one that got good singles. Was this on the Black Panther album?
Yeah. The Black Panther album is a Kendrick Lamar album.
Okay. He had multiple tracks on that?
Yeah, the whole album. It's him and what do you call him? TDE. He on 1, 2,
Because I remember
3.
the one chick from London was on there, Georgia Smith.
Yeah, he got 5 songs.
Okay.
But TDE it's like a TDE compilation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's a big song.
I feel like this was like originally wrote for Rihanna, but somehow she got to it instead.
Yeah, they probably couldn't afford it. I think when it first came out, I thought it was Rihanna, and somebody to tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not even a big Rihanna fan, but.
Yeah. And he followed that with this.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was waiting for this. I feel like he had to do it, whether he wanted to or not. You know.
Hey, why y'all acting like I got a battle rappers in the building right now. Is it sassy to 2-step in your battle raps? In like the intro, like the first 4 bars, you kind of, and you waving your arm. Is that sassy? Was I over speaking?
I think you were over speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sassy, I think is the wrong word to do it, to say for it, but I think
Zesty
is probably even stronger than sassy. You know what I mean?
Loose hip having ass. If you about to battle me, I don't want to know that your hips is loose, nigga. The fuck you got?
About it, like,
what you got loose hips for? Why you got flare at the bottom of your pants, my nigga?
I feel like you're changing you're moving the goalpost, because in a battle rap, it's gonna be a lot different than performing on the Super Bowl stage.
Okay,
you know
so Tupac did hit him up, and he had a 2-step to be like, first off, fuck your bitch in the clip. If he did that, we would be like, yo, what the nigga, are you heavy, D?
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, but that wasn't the same type of diss. But I feel like it wasn't like he was just shaking his ass. Now, you know what I mean? He had some tight pants on. That's the thing you could be like, was kind of zesty, or but you know, him on his little 2-step, like, bruh.
Okay, name another battle rap ever made, ever, that you could 2-step to, and that we would be okay seeing Meek Mill 2-step as he's rapping to Drake. If Drake 2-step as he's battling somebody, oh my God, they're feeling his ass. Who was allowed to 2-step in the battle besides Kendrick?
You're calling it a battle. It's not a battle though.
It's your diss record. I'm saying name another diss track that the artist that's performing the diss track can 2-step.
Well, like you said, Drake could a couple of them, but what was the tracks that back to back? I mean, he wasn't two stepping, but he was dancing in that motherfucker for sure. On back to back, and the hoes was dancing, and everybody was dancing, having fun in that motherfucker.
I'm just saying, this is hip hop, and people battle every day. What?
That's what I'm saying. For one, let's you know what I'm saying, break it down a little bit more to have some real truth into it, because I feel like as far as diss tracks aren't even the same. Hit 'em up diss track. If you gonna put hit 'em up beside Not Like Us, people like that wasn't even a diss that Kendrick had. You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all need to hear this because they acting like this is the greatest diss ever.
No. I mean, it was because I feel like in that moment where they was going back and forth, that was some shit that nobody's ever seen before. Two mainstream rappers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, back to back to back to back.
But it wasn't even the best record out of the disses. But you know,
that's the beauty, baby. But you know what I'm saying? But if you will put Hit 'Em Up right beside Not Like Us, you'll be like, I mean, that's a cool song, but he barely was saying Hit 'Em Up, you know for sure that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Well, I'm just saying, so you can't think of no other diss tracks that the artist performing a diss track can do a two-step to on stage.
Not really just off the top of my head. I mean, I'm trying to think of the diss tracks, but you know, to be honest,
I was gonna join the game. I was thinking Meg diss Nicki.
Okay.
So Meg can do a two-step. She can get away with it.
Yeah.
I was thinking